Hey everyone, hope you all doing good today, and we are back with another Genshin Impact stream. It's good to see you all here. You're all having a nice day today. And also, let me get through all the messages. Let's see. So, hold on. Are you looking? Yes. Okay, earlier, thank you to Rural MC Gaming 129 for the follow. I appreciate the support. Same to you, Ignored Soul. Hope you both are having a good day today. Thank you for stopping by. Can't stay, but I'll host you because it's what good friends do, right? Alright, well, thank you for the host, Ferrum, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. And I see that Creambill is in chat. He's also going to be lurking. I appreciate the lurk. Hope you have a good rest of your day. And, there's Ducky. Hello, Ducky. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing good. I am happy to see Duck Friend here. Alright. Yeah, by the way, glad I could finally watch. Well, the Dino's happy to have you here as well. Alright. So, as you guys can probably tell from the title and also the announcement tweets I made, we're gonna be doing MIKO's first story event, so let's see what that's like. And after that, we're gonna wait a whole long while to see any more content, I think. I'm not sure. Alright. First, we go around here. But yeah, I hope you're all having a good day today. Dinosaur has been pretty darn good, actually. Apparently my ethics class that I normally have, like, till an hour before this class, well, on the stream, was cancelled today, so I was able to continue on with adventures on Twitter more, and also slightly more prepared for the streams, hey?
We haven't been to the Yai Publishing House in a while. Paimon wonders if they have any new books in. The one we read with A that time is pretty cool.
Wait, what? I'm pretty sure he saw the dog just, like, walking into a fence for a bit. But okay. Hello, tiny cute dino friend. Hello, Masonic. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day today. Thank you for stopping by. It is good to see you here.
Come on, this is a no-brainer, man. There's only one thing worth wishing for, and that is a ton of Mora.
Doggies. There was Doggo back there. Also, I don't know if it's that way for you guys, but on my other screen, sometimes the stream looks a bit choppy, or at least Genshin does. I hope it's not. But if it is, you can let me know. Paimon is emergency food, yep. She's emergency nuggies. Maybe. I don't know what you can really make with Paimon. I feel like she's too small to make anything substantial. She can only make like a small snack. Especially for a T-Rex. Hi friend. Hello Kate. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day today. And it is good to see you here. It's fine. And yes, nuggies, yes.
But the exam's next week. If I fail again, I'm seriously done for. I'm better off wishing that my exam goes smoothly.
You know, as a college student, I can relate to this guy a lot.
It's just an exam. Trust me, there's no problem you can't solve by throwing Mora at it. If it doesn't work, then just keep throwing till it does.
That's debatable.
What are they arguing about? It's quite a spirited debate.
A meat pot. That could work. Maybe. I'll have to experiment a bit when the time comes. Did someone say dog? Yes, there was Doggo over to the side of the house, walking into a wall, I think. I'm not sure, I might have been seeing it wrong.
Huh? Really? You guys don't know? You need but stand on this land at midnight, lower your head and recite a special incantation, then your wish will come true.
I don't know about that. Let's see. I'll go with this one.
Looks like you guys really aren't in the loop. This, my friends, is the next big thing. A highly effective wish ritual guaranteed to make your wishes come true.
Okay, I'm going to try wishing for a character, and if this doesn't work, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'll be very angry with these guys.
A wish ritual? That actually works?
Doesn't sound credible.
Right? Even Paimon knows that's just not how the world works.
I can't help but feel like this might be like a little bit of teasing from MiHoYo towards the people that sometimes do rituals to get characters. Like trying to summon from certain spots, stuff like that. Let's see, Paimon, yes, Masonic does do that. I highly doubt that they're ever actually going to have a feature where you can do that, but we could definitely joke about it if she ends up being like the final big boss like some people are theorizing. That'd be fun. Imagine being done with Dino, hi Dino. Oh, hello, Honkai. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are having a good day today.
I didn't believe it at first either, but that changed when it worked for someone I know.
Really?
It's this guy called Kunihiko. He's practically always been unemployed, wastes his days away, and he owes a lot of money. Like a lot, but get this. I don't see him for a few days, and suddenly I find him dressed to the nines and feasting at a high-class restaurant.
Yeah, that sounds sketchy.
I heard it directly from him. He used this wishing ritual, and the next day he woke up to find his whole bed filled high with Mora.
Okay. His whole bed was filled with... Wow!
Alright, Paimon, calm down.
I'm sure the part about waking up lying on a bed of Mora is a bit of an exaggeration. Whether you believe it or not, it's not exactly a difficult ritual. It can't hurt to give it a try, right?
I guess? I don't know. Oop the dino.
If you're still feeling skeptical, just ask around. There are a lot of very compelling stories going around these days.
Alright, hold on. Alright, the dino is speak enough. Boop your screens now. The dino is here for boop and snoots. Hold on. Just gotta wait for a bit. You good? Okay. Now back to the game. Hey Dino, hello Flood. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day today. Thank you for stopping by, and I don't remember what else I normally say after that, but yeah, it is good to see you here. We got blooped.
Really?
Yes, you have been blooped.
Right now, shall we?
Alright, why the sudden urgency, Paimon?
If it really is true, then just think of all the Mora Paimon could... Oh, and you'd finally be reunited with your twin too. Let's go!
I like how Aether being reunited with his sister is a second thought nowadays. Come to think of it, that's kind of Genshin in general nowadays. I don't think a lot of people are really thinking about Blooming or the Abyss nowadays. The Moai is pleased. I am glad. Unlimited nut. Ooh.
No time to lose.
If this wish ritual thingy does work, I know exactly what I'm going to be wishing for then.
On closer inspection, it seems like there really are a lot of people talking about this kind of stuff. Hey, see those two? Paimon remembers them from the AI Publishing House. One's an editor and the other's an author.
Grasp the thought in mind. Clear like the light of the moon. As close as kin with you. No, thou. Wait, thee? Hear my summons, right?
I think if you're going to try and perform a ritual of this kind of thing, you should probably try memorizing it firsthand.
No, it's not hear my summons, it's heed my summons. Heed! You're never going to get it down at this rate.
Hey, what are you guys up to?
Whoa! Sheesh, you scared me. Okay. Okay. Where did I leave off with the incantation again?
Honestly, I don't want to say anything bad about, like, the people animating, but, like, I feel like the way the NPCs move around don't really mix well with, like, how the voice actors are. I don't know, it's a bit underwhelming.
Incantation?
I was kind of hoping he'd,
Are you
like,
guys
jump
trying
back
out
a bit
this
more.
new wishing ritual stuff too?
Junkichi is trying it out, to be specific. He's hit a bit of a creativity block recently, so I'm helping him make a wish so that he can move past it.
Okay.
I mean, I obviously don't, but Junkichi never listens to an outside opinion, so all I can do is go along with it.
Mr.
That's fair.
Shigeru, can you please be a little more accommodating? This is extremely important to me. People have had all kinds of wishes come true. Become more attractive, get rich quick, ace their studies. I'm just a poor, struggling writer looking to get over a creative hurdle. Is that so much to ask? Anyway, I just know this is going to work. I have a gut feeling about it.
Okay, sure. Let's see what other messages that there are. Genshin intro, save your sister. Genshin gameplay. Your sister. Yeah, your sister. Yeah. She's definitely important to this story, and we're definitely not gonna mention her at all for like 90% of the gameplay, but she's still there, somewhere maybe. It would be nice to see more of, like, the story involving the Abyss Order and stuff like that. The whole thing with the Kitsune's been pretty fun too. Alright, I see that Flood is lurking. Thank you for the lurk. Hope you have a good rest of your day. And if you're still watching, it is nice knowing that you're still here, and just have a good rest of your day. You're eating chicken dino nuggies. You're still eating dinos, albeit evolved. That is true. But at the same time, us T-Rexes already ate other dinos to begin with, so that is okay. Speaking of which, there's actually it's kind of a big thing going on recently regarding T-Rex, if you guys have heard about that.
Didn't you say the same thing when you went to make your wish at the Grand Narukami Shrine? Oh, I just know this is gonna work. I have a gut feeling about it.
Oof.
The Omamori from the shrine take too long to have any effect on your luck. Alright, enough of that. Help me get this incantation down. My new book depends on it.
Look, to be completely honest, I think you need to sit down and have a good think about what kind of story you want to write. Where's all that self-confidence you had when you first started out? Look at you now. Trying dubious methods from any old light novel.
Wait. What? This wishing ritual comes from a light novel?
Interesting.
Yep, it's from the one called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Is it published at the Yate Publishing House?
No, it's most likely a self-published title. It just appeared out of nowhere and took Inazuma by storm.
Huh, okay. I am watching silently. That is okay with me. Regardless if you're active chatter or just lurking, the dino is happy to have you here. And I hope that I'm able to entertain you guys.
As a fellow writer, I'll refrain from passing comment on how well the story is written, but everyone is saying the wishing incantations it contains are the real deal.
Are you sure about that?
Look, Junkichi, yes, everyone's saying it's real, it works, but that's only half the story. I've also heard lots of people saying that everyone who's had their wish granted using this method starts behaving strangely.
Hey yo, this random book appeared and it can do magic. Not sketchy at all. What? What do you mean a random book that came out of nowhere and grants wishes with a few negative side effects can be sketchy? Nah, that is perfectly normal. Perfectly normal.
What's so surprising about that? They're probably just giddy with joy at having their wish come true.
This is starting to sound a little suspicious. Grand Narukami's shrine and ask MIKO about it.
Not sus. Yep, definitely not sus at all. I don't know who could possibly be behind that, but I feel like this is something that the Kitsune definitely went into.
She's the expert when it comes to both light
At least
novels
maybe
and
not.
the supernatural.
Alright, so let's teleport up here, and let's see how MIKO's doing. There we go. Still not sure if I'm going to try and push for her, though. As you can probably see, I did not have many primos left behind from when I was going through Ganyu's rerun. And even that I wasn't quite successful at, unfortunately. Maybe next time, though.
MIKO! Great, you're here!
Legend of Zelda Breath of the Gacha. I guess that's one way you could see Genshin as. Do you have a favorite? Like Genshin character? I don't know. There's a lot of good characters out there.
Well, hello there, young ones. What brings you to the shrine? It just so happens that I have a wonderful novel here. I highly recommend it.
Let's see, favorite character. Yeah, okay, so it is a favorite Genshin character. I'm not sure. It's a lot of good ones, but Shenhe has the same birthday as he. Nice. I think I might have the same birthday as a Genshin character too, but I'm not sure. I might be thinking of someone else. Yeah, it's hard to choose just one. I guess based on some of the story I've seen so far, Child is definitely one of my top 5s at least. Mainly because of the story event he had with his little brother. I don't know if he's my absolute favorite though. It's fun to play with though. I guess I'm sort of like a Child main. So I kind of switch between him and Yoimiya every now and then.
Oh? Well, what did you want to ask?
Well, we were just... actually, you look kind of busy. Is this a bad time?
No, not at all. It's nothing major.
Lady Guji, what do you mean, nothing major? I'm begging you, you've got to help me save my brother.
Wait, what? What happened to him?
It really is nothing major. I stand by that. Oh, but since you're so curious, let's have him relate the story one more time, just for you.
Okay.
You two seem to have a good relationship with Guji-ai. Please, put in a good word for me. You have to convince her to help my brother.
Okay.
Here's what happened. My name is Kato Yohei, and my brother is Kato Shingo. All he's ever wanted is to become a swordmaster, so he once asked Sensei Domon of the Meikyo Shisui art to take him on as a disciple.
Okay.
Domon turned him away, took one look at him and said he didn't have what it takes to train in the art of the sword. But my brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could, and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently.
Ooh, nice.
But since his victory, he's been acting extremely strange. It's like he's become a completely different person. The doctors can't find anything wrong with him, so I'm betting it must be the work of an evil spirit. That's why I'm here, begging for Guji-ai's help.
Huh. So it's kind of the same as all the other people that have been getting their wishes to come true recently.
You know, there really aren't as many evil spirits lurking around as you seem to think. Your brother achieved the goal he'd been striving toward for as long as he can remember, and now it's gone. It's only natural that he feels a little empty and lost while he's trying to find a new direction. If it were me, I'd just leave him be for a couple of days. He'll recover on his own soon enough.
Okay.
No, Lady Guji. If you saw him for yourself, you'd know. I guarantee you, he's not acting like someone who feels empty and lost.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Then tell me, when did your brother spar with Domon's disciple?
Let's see what messages I still have. Yeah, epic. Pretty sure that's referring to when I was saying Child was one of my favorites. Cause I'm bad for words, but I feel like he's gotten some of the most character development overall. Like both main story and also, like, I guess sort of side questy wise. I don't know if the story events, if his story event really counts as like a side quest or not. Does the adventurer canonically does swim pretty much every day? So I wonder if he still takes care of his hygiene. I mean, he is able to live in the Serenity pot thing. He probably has a bathroom that he can just clean himself up in. I hope that's one of the first things you'd have when you have a teapot that holds an entire world that you have for yourself.
About 5 days ago.
Huh.
5 days ago, you say?
Oh, something seems up.
Yes, Lady Guji. That's a long time for him to be acting up like this. I'm really worried about him. Our greatest wish is to one day found our own school, just like Domon. We can't jeopardize that dream now.
Wait a minute, now I'm a little confused. Are you here to save your brother, or are you here to make your dreams of founding a martial arts school come true?
Oh no. That seemed good. For him. Also... Oh, bro, I'm not following what... I'm set. Well, that's... I didn't mind earlier, Ducky, but I do appreciate the follow and all the support. And, I'm still really bad at doing these, but... thank you for the follow and the support, Ducky. I appreciate it. So, does the teapot shrink you or does it teleport? I mean... It's hard to say, but the animation makes it look a bit like it being teleported. I'm not sure.
Well, they're kinda two sides of the same coin, aren't they?
Sus.
Whatever. Let me ask you this. Have you heard of any interesting new rumors lately? If so, I'd love to hear about them.
What? Rumors? I haven't heard anything.
Really? Really now, sir?
Oh dear. Well, that's too bad.
Lady Guji, please stop changing the subject. This is someone's life we're talking about here. Please, you've gotta help me.
Okay.
MIKO, he seems really desperate. His thing with his brother sounds really bad. Come on, you should help him.
He does look very anxious. This one seems a bit mean.
Okay, fine. Then it's decided.
Yay, MIKO! So you're gonna help him?
Kato, whatever your name was.
Oh.
These two guests are trusted acquaintances of mine, and in fact, they are experts in resolving all manner of strange and supernatural phenomena. Exorcisms and that sort of thing are all in a day's work for them.
Yeah! Wait a sec!
This has a little more like, Chongyun and Shenhe's, kind of field of work, not us.
Really?
Is that hesitation that I detect in your voice? So let me get this straight. You come begging to me for help, I actually recommend someone for the job, then suddenly you start doubting me?
She's got you there.
Not at all, never. Whatever Lady Guji says, I trust wholeheartedly. Thank you, too, for your willingness to help. Please follow me.
Okay.
Hold on a hot second, MIKO. We may be a lot of things, but we ain't exorcists.
Yeah, this is a bit beyond our level of
Don't
expertise.
If he wants an exorcism, just grab a handful of salt and mutter some mumbo-jumbo while you're sprinkling it around.
Alright.
It's a common trope in light novels, right? You just have to have a bit of bravado. As soon as the protagonist gains self-confidence, everything else just magically falls into place.
This is not a light novel, though. But it may be a manga in the future. I don't know. Because I read the Genshin Impact manga a while back, but it's still only in Mondstadt.
Well, you were the ones who seemed concerned about his situation. Don't you think it would be a little unfair to make me do all the work?
Because played Among Us too much, or anti-sus is too strong. She does seem to be very good at reading people, I'll say that. And now that I think about it, I kind of want to see what her voice actor is like in Among Us. Because I've seen animatics, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but I guess like small animations of Genshin VAs playing Among Us together. And those are always kind of fun. Thanks. For real. I didn't know there was a manga. I think you can find it on... I think it's on their official website and also Webtoon. But I think you have to go to other places to get like the full series in English. Because I don't think there's any official English translations just yet. But there are fan ones.
Besides, we both know you wouldn't be here at the Grand Narukami Shrine unless you had a request for me too. This is an opportunity to demonstrate that you come in good faith.
This feels all wrong. But you technically have a point, so...
Yep, we gotta get to it.
Go. Don't worry now, I'll be coming along too.
Okay, let's follow Yohei and go visit his brother.
Alright.
What is going on here? Granted, you can never be quite sure what's going on in Miko's mind, but she seems even more disinterested than usual in Yohei's situation. Well,
Yeah, I can see that.
A life's at stake here, so it looks like we'll have to deal with that first before we'll get the chance to ask her about the incantation stuff.
Okay, maybe I should actually just teleport there. Yeah, that's way easier. I don't know if I actually have enough stamina to make it all the way there. Let's use the red feather fan thing. Increases your fighting speed. I keep forgetting to use it. Oh.
How strange. My brother's been meditating here pretty much constantly over the past few days, but now he's gone.
Huh, okay.
Meditating?
Yeah, it's something that he suddenly started doing after defeating Domon's disciple. He just sits there alone, talking to himself. It's pretty disturbing, actually.
Huh.
But that's not important right now. Where the heck could he have gone in his current state?
Oh, MIKO actually came with us. Okay.
This does pose a bit of a problem. If we can't find your brother, well, we can't perform an exorcism with nothing to exorcise, can we? Kato, whatever your name was, given the circumstances, why don't you start by going to find your brother, and also picking up a handful of salt on your way? We'll need to use it during the exorcism.
Okay. Okay, got it. I'm on it.
Alright.
MIKO, what about us? Shouldn't we help look for his brother too?
No need. While What's-His-Face is handling that, we'll take a walk around and ask people what they know about the two brothers. Maybe we'll find out some amusing details.
Oh? It's all gonna be not to be one big scam. In the meantime, I'm gonna go fight these guys.
Say no more. No time to lose.
I saw that one coming.
Finally.
And boom.
Who's next?
I love playing as child. There's no really need to think when you're fighting as some. Just press E and then go Unga Bunga.
Hello, sir. We'd brothers.
Oh, are you debt collectors? Yohei said to tell you not to worry. He'll be able to pay you back as soon as he has enrolled a few disciples.
Why did he look almost like the same guy that we just talked to with a mustache?
Huh? Debt collectors? No, we're not here for anything like that. But, it sounds like Yohei and Shingo have gotten themselves into a bit of a pickle.
Well, yes. I don't think there's any disputing that. Those two don't have an ounce of dedication between them. They just hop between ideas and won't stick to anything.
Huh?
Really?
But Yohei said his brother has always wanted to become a sword master, and even asked Domon to be his sensei.
That's true, yes. Shingo begged Domon to take him on, and eventually, he finally relented. But even after convincing a renowned sensei to give him a chance, he was the same as ever, bumming around in class instead of focusing on his training.
Ah, I see.
In the end, Domon had had enough and kicked him out. But Shingo was resentful about it. He blamed Domon for not seeing his potential, and even declared that he would challenge a disciple of Domon to a duel.
Wait, what? That's not what we heard.
A bit sketchy about this.
Oh, how interesting. We heard a slightly different version. My brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently.
Yohei said that? That Shingo trained hard. That's ridiculous. He just lay there cussing to high heaven all day every day. Some training regimen that is. Yohei did tell me about Shingo winning the fight, but I took it with a grain of salt. You can ask Kenji at the village entrance more about that. He always has reliable information.
Alrighty. Assuming one of two things. Either they cheated somehow, or it was just someone just sent out like his worst disciple to fight him. Alright. What you got for me, sir?
Hey there, we've come to ask you about the Kato brothers.
Indeed we have.
Oh, you mean Shingo and Yohei?
Yep.
Yeah, we heard that Shingo defeated an apprentice of Domon's recently. Is that true?
Yes, it's true. Wait, so are you here because you heard they're starting their own school and you're looking to sign up?
Oh, wait. They already started, their own school.
We're not here to sign up, but we would like to hear more details about the fight.
Well, you've come to the right person. I actually went to watch it.
Alright, so what
I
happened?
thought it was a joke when I first heard that Shingo was going to challenge a disciple of the MIKO Shisui art. But when he drew his sword, he became a whole different person.
Really?
The way he handled his blade, it was like flowing water, mesmerizing to watch. Domon's disciple is no pushover, but he was absolutely no match for Shingo.
Really?
Is Shingo really that strong?
Like something is up here. I don't know what.
Yep, he seemed pretty euphoric after winning the duel, too. He was celebrating very vocally, saying something like, "What a duel. I haven't felt this good in a long time."
Interesting. Oh, Rocks the Box. Thank you for following. Hope you're having a good day. And it's good to see you here. I am here. Yes, you are, Rocks. And I hope you're having a good day today. Thank you for stopping by, Box friend. And it's good to see you here. Not gonna lie, Paimon has that character design of a mini version of a villain. Well, a lot of people have said that she looks very similar to the unknown god from the opening cutscene. So, if the theories are true, then she might just be one. How are you, friend? The dino is doing good today. And I hope that you're doing well as well. That's a weird way of wording it, but I hope you're doing good as well.
Any other details to share? We've heard that Shingo has been behaving rather out of character since then.
I'd definitely say that he has more energy than he used to. In the past, he never used to do much except lie around sunbathing all day.
sketchy.
But just yesterday, for example, I saw him cutting down trees for the village head. In the space of one afternoon, he did what most people couldn't finish in 3 days. Not only that, but he managed to fell a lavender melon tree with just one kick.
Quite impressive.
Things got weird after that, though. The village head brought out some tofu for him, and he just flipped out. He shouted, "What is that stuff? Keep that away from me!" and then ran off.
Interesting. I'm guessing there's some kind of yokai or like monster behind this. Not sure how. Paimon has Aether's sister in her pocket. She might have her. Well, probably not actually, because she's residing with the Abyss Order. But Paimon could be. I am bad with wording it, but she might be working with them and just be hiding a portal to the Abyss in her pocket. Those samurai over there be chill. Yeah. I've actually had a few instances where enemies will go in and attack Aether in the middle of a cutscene like this. They weren't fun. Thankfully, they aren't doing that.
Lady Guji, esteemed exorcists. Finally, I found you. I found my brother. He's at the waterfall. And I've got the salt you asked for, too. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
As much as I'd prefer to stay and hear some more delicious details, I suppose we'd better be going now that he has been found.
Ooh, a new Twitch emote. Oh, nice. Like a little, it was like a little teapot with hands. Or something like that. It also looks a bit like the honey pots from like the Winnie the Pooh movies.
Yep.
It's been a while since I've played this. Oh, hello there, sir. Boom. Very nice of you to be standing over here on some water for me, good sir. Alright. Get a little extra electro charge. Hello there, sir. Up, dodge that. Boom. I think I'm missing.
There's more.
Oh, okay.
To the very
Alright. Emote is called Pot Friend without spaces. Ah, okay. So I'm guessing it's supposed to be those old cartoony honey pots. Alright. We gotta go to the waterfall and find this guy's brother. Oh. There he is.
Look over there. That's him at the waterfall.
Alright, hello, sir.
So this is Yohei's brother. Whoa. He's meditating while sitting in a waterfall. That's pretty wild. Hey, listen. He's talking to himself.
Woo! How's that? Can you feel it? Can you feel the feeling of manliness?
Okay, so I feel like there's like something possessing these guys.
Found your own school. Ha! So shallow. How can a manly man aspire to something so lame? Please, spare me. Spare me. I can't feel the manliness. I can't even feel the cold anymore.
Okay, it feels like he's fighting something.
I can't take any more. I'm gonna die. Yohei. Yohei! Save me!
Did you hear that?
Oh,
All
whoops.
the nonsense aside, he's going for help.
Huh? Who goes there?
He stood up, and now he's coming this way.
Oh, are we gonna fight him?
No, don't come any closer. Help!
What do we do? Miko, think of something!
Oh, poor thing. Yohei, your brother's life is hanging in the balance, and he's using his final breaths to call on you for help. Whatever shall we do?
Well, how should I know?
The way it looks to me is that Shingo feels terribly resentful to you about something. Would you mind telling me what that's all about?
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
Do you?
You don't know. But surely you should have more insight than anyone else into how your brother came to be this way. Yohei, I suggest you think very carefully before you open your mouth again. This is a life or death situation.
And he's being very polite, just kind of waiting here for us to talk it over.
Your brother is your closest relative. You must have noticed straight away when he started acting out of character. And yet, 5 whole days pass before it occurs to you to come and seek help from me. You really expect me not to notice the gaping holes in your story?
But
Alright, go on.
As you wish. It's fine by me if you don't want to tell the truth. But after Shingo dies, you'll be next.
Wait, what?
It's futile trying to escape. Anywhere in the world you run to, it will be right behind your back. After all, you did summon it together.
Ooh, what did you summon?
All right, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. My brother and I used a wishing incantation. We made a wish.
From this?
Yes, that's it. The one that's all the rage right now. You just have to recite an incantation at midnight and your wish will be granted. Just like the book described, we drew the magic symbol, stepped inside it barefoot at midnight, said the incantation, and lo and behold, spheres of light appeared all around us. After my brother wished to become a swordmaster, it really worked. Out of nowhere, he suddenly had these amazing sword skills. But his whole personality changed too.
And why didn't you get him help right away when you noticed everything?
Because I was worried that if he goes back to normal, he'll lose his skills with the sword. If that happens, it'd ruin our plans to start a martial arts school, and we'd be back to being poor. I just wanted to keep this under wraps until we'd managed to get the dojo set up and paid off our debts.
So then, why'd you go to the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Good point. As I see that in chat, Ducky. Oster versus Miko.
Well, because with the way
Alright,
he's
we gotta
now,
vote him
I was
out.
worried that rumors might start spreading that he's gotten involved in the occult arts or something, and then no one would want to sign up as his disciple. So I was thinking that maybe Lady Guji might have a way to get my brother back to normal, but let him keep his sword skills?
My, look at you with your ingenious schemes. Stop deluding yourself. These newfound sword skills are not his. They belong to the spirit that has possessed him.
You're right. We were wrong to do what we did. We had this coming.
That is true.
All right, then. Your turn now, my little friend. Toss the salt, and then draw your sword.
Ooh, alright, so we are gonna fight him. I think. Maybe?
What is that?
Oh.
It's the spirit!
Okay, we're gonna fight something, I
that?
guess.
That's what you summoned. And look, now that Shingo's no use, it's coming straight for you.
Alright, I guess we gotta take care of this.
Save me!
Yeah, we're on it.
He fainted. What do we do now?
We do nothing.
Wait, what?
But you, little one, Just a quick fight and this will all be over.
Who's this? Ah, a fellow swordmaster.
Oh, I like this guy's voice.
Come on, fight me!
Alright,
He's coming! Be careful!
alright. Okay, down Oz. Do all this. And Unga Bunga. Alright.
Brace
Nope.
yourself. This is gonna hurt.
This
That was great! Excellent! Whoop. What a rush!
This guy sounds a lot like Ito.
I haven't felt this great in a long, long time.
Oh, bye, sir.
He disappeared! But he looked pretty content at the end there.
Whoa. Can't say it better myself, just... Oh, no? Certainly something.
Well, Paimon sure is confused.
Same
I
here.
don't know what that was all about.
I am completely bewildered as well.
We can talk about it later. They're about to wake up.
What am I doing here? Yohei? Yohei, is that you?
So are we gonna have to defeat a whole bunch of spirits for the other people?
Shingo, are you alright?
Yohei, I had the weirdest dream. I dreamed that I wasn't a useless loser with a sword anymore. I even beat one of Domon's disciples.
It wasn't quite a dream.
I thought we could finally open a dojo of our own now. But then I realized I couldn't control my own body. And there was this voice in my ear talking to me constantly. I was terrified and I wanted to take control of my body back, but I couldn't. And the voice kept talking about manliness.
Shingo, we shouldn't have made that wish. We summoned a spirit and it possessed you.
Yes, and had we not come to your rescue, your life would have been over before too much longer. Then the spirit would have haunted your brother until he died of fatigue too.
Okay, yeah, we need to make sure no one does that wish ritual anymore.
Thank you, Lady Guji. And thank you for your assistance, exorcism experts.
All right,
You're welcome.
take him to get some rest. He's very weak right now, having been possessed for quite a few days. He will experience a high fever, but it won't be fatal. Remember, this is the price you pay. At this point, I would normally lecture you on the dire consequences of using occult methods to obtain power that does not belong to you. But I think you get the picture now, don't you?
They might. It's hard to say if they'll actually learn from this, though.
Yes, we understand now. We won't do it ever again.
Thank you, Lady Guji. Thank you, exorcists. We'll be on our way then. Come on, Shingo.
MIKO, would they really have lost their lives if we hadn't gotten involved? And if so, why the heck were you so reluctant to help out?
Oh, they would have been fine.
Wait, really?
I had to scare them a little, though. Otherwise, I hardly think these two lazy rascals would have learned their lesson.
I think that's fair.
So, what was it that possessed Shingo?
You saw it all for yourselves. I'm sure you can figure out what kind of spirit had possessed him, can't you?
Master of the Sword.
Paimon's got it. It was an Oni.
Oh! So that's why they did, like, tofu. Wait, does tofu contain... does tofu contain beans? I don't know if it does.
Correct. Although it possessed Shingo, it didn't have any ill intentions. As a matter of fact, it actually seemed like it was trying to train Shingo to become bolder.
Huh. So that's why it reminded me so much of Ito.
Huh. Fair enough. But it seemed like it had the opposite effect.
Oh, they contain soybeans. But that makes sense then.
Tossing salt caused it to temporarily leave Shingo's body. Then you exhausted its strength by fighting it, so it disappeared.
Kind of feel bad though, cause considering there's very few Onis left. I wonder if it was a red or blue Oni back when it was still alive.
Even if we'd done nothing at all, Shingo would have eventually become too weak for his body to host the spirit, and it would have left of its own accord. Of course, it would have been more stressful for Shingo and Yohei that way. Still, the experience may ultimately have been more effective than me scaring them into submission with a little exaggeration.
Whew. Well, the main thing is that nobody got hurt.
I guess so.
Alright, seems like we've wrapped up everything here. Come on, off we go.
Alright, where to?
Hold on, Miko. You say everything's wrapped up, but are you sure about that?
Yep, there's other people using that ritual ring.
You mean you disagree?
The incantation they used.
Oh, you mean that they got the incantation from that book. Yes, I know the one.
Actually, that book's the whole reason we came looking for you at the shrine today. Incantations seem really popular right now.
Is that a hilly troll sleeping over there?
Human beings don't have powers like us yokai. It's quite understandable for them to be interested in incantations to summon the supernatural.
That's not the point. The problem is that the incantations in the book are actually capable of summoning spirits and stuff. And loads of people are trying it.
Mm-hmm.
Even then, humans only have so much strength. Even if they do successfully summon a spirit with the incantation, it won't stay with them for very long. I really wouldn't fret about it.
Okay, but I still feel like this is gonna turn out to be like some really big thing.
But who wrote this book? And why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here? What do you think, Traveler?
I'm more curious about Miko's reaction to this.
You're right. Big events in the light novel market should be at the center of her attention, surely. But she doesn't seem to care about this book at all.
Lady Yai, I finally found you.
Oh, hello.
Kuroda, what are you doing here?
I'm here to report on Yai Publishing House's sales for the last month. All the numbers are here. Please take a look.
Alright.
Let me see. What? We're losing market share?
Oh.
Yes. Overall bestseller, reader's favorite, and trending ranking. We're being beaten in all categories.
Is this going to be the thing that actually gets her to care about what's going on with the cursed book thing that's going on?
One book is topping the charts. It's called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Well, this is a creative way to get her to actually care about all
Both
this.
of you, back here now.
Miko? What is it? You have a really scary look on your face right now.
Things just got serious. A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is an all-round hit, summarily beating the novels of the Yai Publishing House by every analysis.
Define serious.
Just what is that supposed to mean? I worked extremely hard to promote our latest featured work, and now a rival book comes out of nowhere and steals our thunder. If this isn't the very definition of intolerable, I don't know what is. I have to come up with a counterplan, and you are going to help me.
Okay. We're not the best writers, though, but we'll see what we can do.
How is this our problem all of a sudden?
Paimon, please. Who wrote this book and why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here? Oh, am I to take it that the safety of the people of Inazuma isn't so important in your eyes after all?
Convoluted way of thinking about it, but okay.
Wait, what just happened? Again, you technically have a point, but this feels all wrong.
Nothing's wrong, okay?
I mean...
Come on. We're going to war.
Alright.
I'm going to head back and make some preparations. Meet me outside the Yai Publishing House.
I mean, it's an interesting way to go about it, but the same goals in the end, so I guess this worked. I've seen memes about this, though. VA just not caring about anything, and then the sales for her publishing house go wrong. That's when she takes things seriously. Oh. Hello there, Lofo. It's good to see you. Welcome to the stream.
So what's your plan of action to deal with this rival book?
Alright, hold on. Lofo, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. And what's up, newly discovered Tyrannosaur species? More like split, but yep. Well, I already told you, but to everyone else, I have heard about that whole debacle. I don't know if debacle's the right word to go about it, but the new theory that's been presented recently about T-Rex being split into 3 new species. I just woke up. Well, I hope you have a good morning then. As for that theory, if I remember correctly, it's being split into, I think, Tyrannosaurus Rex, Tyrannosaurus Regina, which I've actually kind of predicted, because Regina is Latin for queen. So I said that T-Rex being Latin for tyrant lizard king implies the existence of a tyrant lizard queen. And if the theory ends up working and they actually get officially split into 3 new species, then I predicted a new species of Tyrannosaurus, sort of. And then there's the Imperio Tor, I think. Not quite Imperio, but it's pretty much the same thing. Tyrant Lizard Emperor. Oh, it's Imperios. Oh. Then I haven't actually read it. Well, I did skim through it, but the third name's actually Imperios, then I guess there might actually be a new species of Tyrannosaurus. It is interesting, but many people doubt the paper, and honestly, same here. Especially if the idea that Zoo may no longer actually be a specimen of T-Rex, if that's true, that's, for me, gonna be a bit kind of heart-shattering, because Sue's always been one of the first specimens of T-Rex that came to my mind, so to learn if she isn't actually a T-Rex this whole time. Most people agree that there's more species than T-Rex. I mean, there have been other times where T-Rex has kind of been, there's been new, quote-unquote, species of Tyrannosaurus. But usually people decide that they're different enough to stay their own species. Like, Tarbosaurus, I believe, was going to be called Tyrannosaurus batar. And I'm pretty sure Zoochang Tyrannus was also going to be a species of Tyrannosaurus before people decided it'd be its own new species. No doubt that this paper is the evidence for it. I mean, as with most theories in paleontology, you need a lot of evidence to really prove it for sure. The Zoochang isn't a Tyrannosaurus species. I know, but I'm pretty sure, in some of its earlier days, people were saying, it was originally going to be classified as a Tyrannosaurus species. I remember seeing, while I was doing research for my Dino Fact on it, I think last week, I'm pretty sure it has a synonym that was from when it was originally a T-Rex species, or at least considered a T-Rex species. I might be wrong, though. Yeah, but Batar is debatable. I want to say Tarbosaurus is a completely different genus, though. There are a good number of differences between it and T-Rex. I can't say for sure, though. But anyways, I feel like I do want to keep continuing this discussion, but I also feel like I need to focus on the game, too.
Why don't you take
I
a
need to mix
guess?
both.
I'll give you a hint. It's to do with the Yai Publishing House.
Oh, Paimon knows! Combine the reputation of the Yai Publishing House with the status of Guji Yai and tell everyone that the incantations in that book are dangerous!
That could work.
Oh, wow. Your first guess and you got it absolutely...
Wrong.
wrong.
Knew it. Personally, Zuchang and Tarbo are different enough from T-Rex. I want to think so too. I mean, I'm not like not open at all to the idea of new Tyrannosaurus species, but I feel like in the cases of Tarbo, Zuchang, and possibly the three new ones, well, the two new ones from the recent paper, I don't think that ain't it, I don't think. And yeah, play it again, yeah. Yeah, balance, yes.
Yeah!
I must balance both.
Wait! Seriously? That wasn't it?
Wait, there's new ones? Yep. Wasn't focused earlier, I was eating dinner. That's fine. But yeah, a recent paper said that T-Rex might get split into 3 different species. T-Rex, the one we all know and love, but also T. regina, and then T. Imperiosis or Imperiotor. I don't remember. It's Imperio something. Just what my name is, actually. But I'm kinda iffy about the paper. Like I said before, and also, Lofo, there might not be enough evidence to really say for sure. Plus, from what I've seen, a lot of people have said that, like a lot of experts they're kinda iffy about it.
A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is the hottest light novel right now. If we did as you suggested, we would effectively be advertising to everyone that the incantations are real. In bending over backwards trying to warn everyone about the dangers, all we would accomplish is to create more curious readers ready to try them out. Also, sales for the book would only increase further.
Okay, so it is T. Imperator. Okay. But it's okay, though. I mean, it's kind of close enough, so... I guess, if the theory does, like, become official and 3 new species are classified, then I guess I'll have to rebrand from T-Rex to T. Imperator, I suppose.
Okay, yeah, that would be pretty catastrophic. Oh, how about we confiscate all the copies?
I feel like that's gonna be too time-consuming.
Leaving aside the issue of the enormous manpower and resources such an operation would require, going to such lengths over a light novel would be extremely disruptive to the lives of Inazumans.
Lots of people might be a bit iffy on stuff like that after the whole Fish and Hunt decree thing.
But that means there's nothing we can do.
We can make a book that's better than it, though.
Well, I've been thinking. I've read a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. It has many other good qualities besides the incantations alone. The book contains many ancient kaidan, or tales of the supernatural, and is written in a very engaging way. That is why the book has become so popular.
I see.
I think we're going to have a difficult time trying to rein in its popularity while it's the only work in its league on the market.
So you mean we're making our own book, right?
That's right. How do you get rid of the next big thing? You replace it with the next big thing. So what we're going to do is create Inazuma's newest hit novel.
Alright. Dino's not a good writer, but I'll see what I can do.
Smash our rivals' sales numbers and win our readers back. That is how MIKO wages war. Incidentally, this will also be the best way to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits.
Wait, MIKO, so you want us to write a novel?
I like learning about dinos. Me too. And now that I think about it, actually, with all the talk about new Tyrannosaurus species, I noticed that actually there haven't been quite very many people talking about Nanotyrannus. That's just an interesting thought. Like, personally, I don't think Nanotyrannus is real, but I don't know. I feel like I expected a few more people to bring it up with the idea of more kinds of Tyrannosaurus. Anyways, I'll go with this one.
Well, becoming an accomplished novelist certainly isn't an overnight process. But let's not forget that I am the chief editor of the Yai Publishing House. I have my ways. I did say this is what we're going to do. I trust that the word teamwork is in your vocabulary.
Yes.
Anyway, there is a writer submission event going on at the moment. Start by talking to readers and finding out what they're into. When you have an idea of what the current trends are, come back and see me.
Alright.
I'll be at Uyu Restaurant. Find me there when you're done. I will assemble a team, and we can work while we eat.
Alright. Alright, so go to the submission event. It's over this way. Somewhere. Oh, okay, it's right over here at the shrine area. What you got for me,
I've
sir?
been reading light novels for a long time now. I'm mainly into big, ambitious fantasy works with an original core concept and good storytelling. These days, though, everyone seems to be imitating each other. Most of the time, I can guess what the story is about just from the title.
Okay, so we we need to be unpredictable.
The only recent book worth mentioning is A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. Not only is it a good story, but the descriptions are really true to life. So much so that I'm almost wondering if maybe the author really has met all those yokai before.
Alright, what about you?
The key to a successful light novel is having good illustrations. When to use illustrations, what they should contain, and which artist you should commission for them. These are all key things to bear in mind. Good illustrations can make up for bad writing. But on the flip side, a bad illustration can ruin your novel, even if you have the best story in the world.
I don't know about that. Actually, what do you guys think? Like, does having good visuals make up for bad writing? Or I feel like for me, depending on how bad the writing is, even if it's amazing visually, I don't know if that would be able to make up for it for me. I feel good writing with bad illustrations though can also be pretty bad. I don't know. I feel like you really need to have both to have a successful thing.
There's a saying that light novels are essentially a case of buy art, get words free. I'd agree with that. Too bad most of the top artists have jam-packed schedules, so it's extremely difficult to commission them. The illustrations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits are incredible, but it's unlike any art style I've ever seen before.
Okay, so unique art style, and the other guys things like being unpredictable. Okay, About you?
The Yai Publishing House has held many writer submission events to date. The winner gets a huge amount of
Oh, hold on. You're not the right person. What about you?
I'll be honest. I read light novels for the cheap thrills.
Okay.
In most traditional stories, the protagonist usually has this long and drawn-out character arc, usually involving a process of separation, loss, and ultimately growth and renewed strength. It reads well and everything. It's just a little slow-paced for me.
I mean, I personally like the drawn-out character arcs because it's believable. Some people, they do need to take quite a bit of time to change who they are as a person.
By contrast, there's this popular light novel at the moment called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, where the protagonist is super strong right from the get-go. That's what I mean by cheap thrills. Action-packed right from page 1.
Well, in that case, sir, I recommend that you read One Punch Man. That one's pretty much the same thing. Where my cheese at, boil? The dino does not have any cheese,
The
but I
protagonist
shall
is a
find
Kitsune
some.
who has not only mastered the secret art of incantations, but also tea ceremony, painting, and calligraphy.
See.
There's much more to light novels than Paimon realized. Let's go tell our findings to Yai MIKO.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So we need to go find her. Hold on, wait. Which way is she? Oh, okay, she's up there.
No time to lose.
I think we can actually pass by a place for cooking. And I can get you the cheese that you require, maybe. Let's see, hold on. It's me?
Find everything.
Hold on. Here we go. And if I still have milk left over, then I do. I can make one cheese for you. Fancy Flugo. There we go. Now we wait. Escape from. Let's see. Congratulations, Cream. And try not to get caught again. So, considering our usual adventures, that
No time to lose.
these adventures in general I go on. A lot of the time, Dino gets in trouble legally. One Punch Dino. That is an interesting concept. I heard recently that DC made a version of the Justice League.
There you are. Let me introduce the team.
I was saying, I heard recently that DC made their own version of the Justice League that are all dinos. So, a One Punch Man dinosaur version would be pretty cool to watch. And I catch what you want to do Paimon like a. I mean, I will say Paimon is a bit annoying sometimes, but I feel like that's a bit extreme. Dinos have short arms, right? Well, not all dinos. It varies. The shape of body limbs and tails, their heads, teeth, all kinds of things. They're all different within each species. T-Rexes in particular, though, our arms are kind of small, yeah. But, based on what we know so far, they were still functional, so they weren't useless like some believe. They had some uses, we just have no idea what they are. And apparently they're strong enough to, I believe, I forgot what it's called, but it was something lift like 400 pounds. Or it was that, or their arms are 400 times as strong as that as a human. I'm guessing the first one is more likely. But in short, T-Rex arms are a lot they're more useful and stronger than one would think, in spite of the fact that they're a bit too small compared to the rest of the body for, I guess, significant use. I'm good, just chilling with my chihuahua. I'm a bit. How are you? The dino is doing good. And I hope that you, Fluggle, and also your doggo friend are both having a lovely day today. Gaming with T-Rex arms. True. Luckily, I'm in my mostly human form, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. Do the dinos have hair, scales, or well, definitely not hair, because hair is a trait only for mammals. So I guess in my human form, I technically have hair, scales, and feathers on me, because I have hair on my head, and as you can see, I have a tail, which is both scaly and feathery. So I have all three. Imagine having pencils for arms, but still being able to lift more than a person could. That's kind of what T-Rexes and other Tyrannosaurs are like in general. All the power in the world, but arms that are fairly small that you can't do too much with them. Like I said before though, they did have a function, because they were still usable. Just don't know what for. And as Kate mentioned just now, Carnotaurus, it and other Abelisaurids, we definitely cannot say the same for them. If you look them up, A-B-E-L-I, and then Saurs, you know that those guys, their arms they're way, way, way worse than T-Rex arms could possibly be. I dare say they're pretty much just hands that are attached to their shoulders. And it's not like T-Rex fingers where they can actually move around and stuff. They're practically useless. They're like proto-feathers. There are some dinos with that. Some of them were actually ceratopsians, relatives of Triceratops. I don't know if Triceratops itself had those proto-feathers, but some of its relatives might have. So when you have furthers, if you have both fur and feathers. I mean, I guess. On Chibi Me, there isn't really... Well, I guess me in general, there isn't too much of a difference between my hair and my feathers. I bet. T-Rexes are actually quadrupeds, but we just scrambled the bones because of things like that. I don't know about that one. I mean, the idea of Spinosaurs being quadrupedal, while mostly disproven, I feel like there's a few people that are still kind of believing it, but with T-Rexes and Tyrannosaurs in general, I feel like it's a definite no. Mainly because of the shape of their heads. Like T-Rex in particular had a very muscular, robust, thick skull full of muscle, which is why it had such a strong bite. Which I'm pretty sure is the strongest of any land animal to date. And because of that, even with its tail, it would be, with large arms, it would not be able to really balance itself well, and it would be constantly toppling over head first. So that might actually be why it restricted its arms to be slightly smaller but still usable. Anyways, that's the best proto feathers, thank you. And best dino ever, thank you, Black Hawk, and thank you for the follow just now. I appreciate the support. And also back to the game, because I keep forgetting to go on with that.
You've already met Junkichi and Shigeru. Shigeru is an experienced editor, and Junkichi is the author he's partnered with. Junkichi's working through a creative lull at the moment, but all his past works have been very popular with young people. He's developed a distinct and enduringly popular style.
Okay. He's also one of the people who wanted to do the Incantation, though, so you need to keep an eye on him.
Satomi is Yai Publishing House's ace in the hole. Her specialty is that she can write all kinds of completely different stories and all under different pen names. As for what those names are, well, that's a trade secret.
Understandable. The use for the arms are a mystery still. I've heard some people say that they'd use them as, like, to grapple their prey while biting, but I feel like a T-Rex's bite is strong enough to restrain most prey. Arms would be unnecessary there. It's also been believed to be used in other things that I know doesn't want to talk about, but those are some of the more, I guess, more well-believed theories. You're welcome. I hope you're having a good stream so far. I am having a pretty good stream so far. Thank you for asking, Black. Alright, so let's see. That T-Rexes are omnivores to arms. That is debatable. But yeah, I don't remember if I said this already, but thank you for that, Blackhawk, and I hope you're having a good rest of your day. But I hope you're having a good day today. I'm just acting smart. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Nah, it's fine. Besides, honestly, your suggestions just now, they're actually kind of on par with some very real theories that have been made by not always paleontologists, but some scientists within paleontology. I forgot what sauropod it was. I think it was Barosaurus. Some people once believed that it had 8 hearts. Mainly because they were cardiologists, and they think that's what it would have needed to get, like, blood pumping all the way to the top of his head. It's more likely that it just had a really big heart, like other creatures of a similar body build, like giraffes. But yeah, that was a real theory that actually happened by professionally trained scientists. So you're all good, Cream. You're very welcome, thank you. And I am. That's good. Seeing your stream makes me want to make a dino deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! And I actually heard, I think, in Yu-Gi-Oh! There is not a character, but like a card. I guess several cards that have Tyrannos. And I thought that was pretty interesting. I never actually played Yu-Gi-Oh! Myself. But I've seen a lot of people really enjoy the game, including some fellow Dino VTubers, so maybe I'll give it a shot in the future. It's hard to say. So how do creatures eat if they have an instrument fused to their mouth? I am not sure. I feel like I've kind of been
They will be
ignoring the
teaming up with
games
us to
though.
collectively create the novel that knocks a first-hand guide to summoning spirits off its perch. So, feeling better about my plan now?
Okay.
It definitely makes sense.
Tyranno Imperio would be ultimate conductor tyrant. I shall be the ultimate train conductor. And that, I think I have an idea of what my next adventure could be, actually.
Now then, tell me what you found out about readers' preferences.
Okay.
All very true. An original core concept, a fast pace, quality illustrations, and lots of action. This is the formula that will guarantee good sales numbers. More importantly than that, even though it's a work of fiction, we have to deliver a sense of realism.
Paimon followed pretty much all of that, but there's still one question. What are we actually gonna write about?
That's true.
For example, we know we need an original core concept, but how do we come up with one?
Before you can answer that question, you have to understand your target audience. Take a first-hand guide to summoning spirits, for example. When I read it, all I find is common knowledge to the Kitsune. But to the general public, it's bursting with new and interesting ideas. It all comes down to the size of the information gap between author and reader.
Thank you. I am definitely not going to be able to pronounce that name correctly, so I'll just say Rena. Thank you for the follow. I hope you're having a good day today. Thank you for stopping by, and it's good to see you here. Welcome, yes. Welcome. A very busy time right now on adventures and stream. Yes. I'm pretty busy, Dino. But it's fun, so it is okay.
As a traveler, there must be a great many things you know that are complete unknowns to the people of Inazuma. What is commonplace to you may be fresh and original to them.
Alright, fair enough. Yeah, sorry. I am really not the best with names. But I guess for future reference, can you tell me how your name is usually pronounced? If you wish to.
Oh, right! So maybe we can take inspiration from our time in Mondstadt and Lille.
Oh, still is fine. Alright. Still it is. Oh, alright. It's 7:30 a.m. Yes, this happened. Well, alright then. Thank you for stopping by, Queenville. It was nice chatting with you, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for stopping by. Indeed, having fun is very important. Blackhawk? It's always important to have fun. Especially when it's your work. As I believe someone once said, if you have fun working, then you've never really worked a day in your life. Something like that. I don't remember the exact quote.
But that would make it a completely different genre than a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. Is that gonna be a problem?
Debatable.
Not at all. You don't have to worry so much about how to compete with that book. All you have to do is provide some interesting ideas based on your travel experiences. As long as the core content is interesting, my expert team here will be able to flesh out the details.
Alrighty.
Alright, let's start with Chapter 1 then. What are you thinking?
Let's see. Reincarnated into another world, encounters with airborne emergency rations. Okay. That one is... Okay, so they said they wanted... I guess... The first one wanted unpredictability. This one's a bit more predictable. It's kind of the standard isekai title. And let's see. Dragon and the Grand Adventure. Kind of the same thing. It's more predictable. I want to go with this one. The Work-Shy Bard. Because it's vague. And also I'm pretty sure it's referring towards Venti.
Let's see what you got. After enrolling in the Mondstadt Academy, I found out that the young man sitting next to me in class was a total slacker. He said he was a bard, had a habit of playing his lyre in class, and always had a bottle of liquor on his person.
Yep, it's
but
Venti.
his true identity was actually the principal of the academy.
I don't know if that quite works, but it's something.
What kind of plot is that?
I love that face expression that Aether's making. I'm pretty sure that's one of Venti's. I can't be sure, but I swear I've seen Venti with that kind of face before.
Out of a maximum of 10 points, I'd give that a 9.5.
Oh. Hold on. Message. Hope you're good at lurk. Have a great stream. Alright. Well, thank you for stopping by, Blackhawk. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for stopping by. It was nice chatting with you for a bit. And, I forgot what else I normally say during these, but, thank you for stopping by the stream, and I hope you had a good time here, and that the dino was able to entertain you.
It just goes to show, you have to have an interesting character sitting in the back row by the window. The protagonist is a transfer student, new to the school, whose ordinary life is about to take a wild turn when they meet the ballad and alcohol-loving principal. Sounds interesting. Approved.
Alrighty. I wonder if MIKO actually knows Venti. I know I'm pretty sure from her voice lines, she knows Ganyu. So does she know anyone from Mondstadt?
Paimon just does not see the appeal.
Good job, little one. You're not only drawing on your own experiences, but it seems you're filtering them through the lens of the kinds of light novels you've read in the past. I think you really understand what we're trying to do here.
Oh.
Thoughts from the experts? Are we able to work with this general framework to make an interesting story?
Yeah, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, we think it works. I tend to overcomplicate the core concept if I'm not careful, so this deals with that problem.
That's good.
That's good. Okay, we're done with Chapter 1. Let's move on to Chapter 2.
Won't that do for now?
Readers will devour your content a lot more quickly than you'd think. If we don't keep delivering the goods now we've caught their attention, all our hard work so far is in vain. Hurry, Chapter 2, let's go. Can't you see that Sutton is waiting?
Alright, Chapter 2. So it's gotta be about Storm Terror. But we gotta make it more realistic.
What's wrong with you? You don't look so good.
Mine's gone a bit bleak.
What a pity. I thought your beginner's luck would carry you a little further before it came to this. But alas, the time has come prematurely.
Before it came to what? What's happened?
The bane of our existence. Writer's block. It's your arch nemesis for life, appearing without warning and inflicting a pain worse than death upon the writer. They sell their souls just to get their muse back.
That's what I'm like sometimes, but I guess I have both writer's block and artist block sometimes. Sometimes I want to draw and I can't come up with anything, and other times it's trying to come up with new fun adventures.
Sounds awful!
When this happens, the best thing you can do is have a bite to eat and take a proper break.
I do the first part.
Boss, get me a plate of fried tofu, and get some kushikatsu for these two. Just the basic kind will do. Don't worry, this is my treat.
Your treat? Oh, wait a minute. MIKO, we'll be getting paid for all the hard work we're doing, right?
I guess now that you mentioned it, probably not.
Of course, everyone that takes part in the creative process will be paid.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Alright, cool. Then let's press on, shall we? Don't give up now. For the sake of our paycheck, get your brain going!
Paycheck. Speaking of more... Oh. We're gonna do something for Zhongli.
Ooh! Does this mean your inspirations come back?
Alright. Took a trip to Leeway. Tour guide turned out to be Rex Lapid. It's a bit too basic. I turned into a Geovisha Patchwing. This one's the least predictable, so I'll go with that.
The Leeway Academy has more student clubs than you can shake a stick at. And as the new kid on the block, the protagonist is the one they're all fighting over. There's the Culinary Club, the Architecture Club, the Funerary Club, even the Coconut Milk Research Club. Club. But in the end, the protagonist chose to join the Rock and Roll Club.
Okay, I want to see where I can go with this. Okay. Culinary Club, that's gotta be Xiangling. Architect Club. I don't know who that could be. Oh, I'll go back to this one. Funerary Club, that's definitely the funeral parlor with the Wangshan funeral parlor with Hu Tao. Coconut Milk Research Club, that is Chi Chi. Rock and Roll is Xin Yang. But I don't know who the architect is. It might just be Zhongli because he's like the Geo God, but I don't know. There's someone else I can think of that's really related to architects.
Taking a chance on their youthful dreams, 4 newcomers to the Academy form a rock and roll band that really begins to take off.
4 newcomers.
Paimon loves it!
I wonder who all 4 of them could be. Like, one's the main character, so Aether, but the only other one I can think of would be Paimon, so who would the other 2 be? You just draw a rock version of yourself. Maybe well, my latest adventure was Dino standing on top of a big rock. So maybe next time I can be a rock. Or maybe I could go with the train idea that I got earlier. Either of those work.
I give it a 9.5.
A 9.5 again.
A classic tale of youth and friendship. It never gets old. I especially like the head of the club. Great character design. She really has rock and roll coursing through her veins. I can almost feel the heat from that fire in her soul. Approved.
Oh, yeah!
Great. Well, now Satomi can get started on that.
Alright.
Leave it to me, Lady Yai.
So do we make a chapter 3 based on Inazuma?
Let's write about Inazuma in the 3rd chapter, shall we?
Yep, knew it.
I can help with this one. We can use the Vision Hunt Decree or your experience in the Resistance. Any ideas?
Alright. Stuff this. Come on, let's get rid of the Vision Hunt Decree. That is too predictable. Pharaoh Literature Hunt Decree. Also kind of predictable. Starting as a Resistance soldier. Still kind of predictable, but there's a bit more mystery to it than the others. Become rock. Become the rock. Tyranno shall become Dwayne the Tyranno Johnson.
When the Vision Hunt Decree comes out of nowhere, the protagonist joins the Resistance, starting out as an ordinary rank-and-file soldier.
Lol. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I remember hearing that, The Rock actually has, I think it's a cast, or like a replica of, I think, Stan the T-Rex, the skull. I'm not sure, but I remember hearing that he had like a T-Rex skull in his room or something like that. I mean misremembering that.
Find out how the protagonist goes on to make great contributions to the war effort, become best friends with the Resistance General, and get to know the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine, working together with everyone to finally secure a grand victory for the Resistance.
I don't know if Yae Miko really likes this one though.
Huh. It's surprisingly normal.
I feel like it's too similar to what we actually went through.
I think it's rather good. A lot of people still like the classic hero's journey, from ordinary soldier to great leader, a fresh take on a timeless classic.
Then why do you look upset though?
One thing though, we'll need to rewrite the part about me giving you the Omamori.
Okay.
Let's change it to The mysterious Lady Kitsune teaches the protagonist a spell that can make their wishes come true. The protagonist uses this spell to defeat the Raiden Shogun in battle. That should do the trick.
Did he want to specifically mention the Raiden Shogun, though? I mean, A's not exactly a dictator, but I feel like she'd be a bit unnerved if someone were to write a book about her getting beaten by someone.
Whoa. So we're really going head-to-head with our rival on this one, huh?
I suppose so. Once they're done writing the manuscript, I'll write the passage where the protagonist recites the incantation myself.
I
Are
see.
we done then? Do you really think this will be able to beat a first-hand guide to summoning spirits?
Wait, so did she just mention that she'll add an incantation to the stories? I'm now imagining people doing the same thing they did with the book from before on this one, and then they end up getting all the golden lights that showed up like during the Inazuma story quests.
The content is fine. Now we just need to promote it. I will contact an artist to make some illustrations. I'm positive they will be at least as good as those in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. We'll also need an endorsement on a paper band around the book. I can get the wonderful Ms. Hina to write that.
Are we actually going to see Goro? Because that is who Ms. Hina actually is. As for the artist, I don't know if it's entirely true, but I've heard a lot of people say that she might have commissioned Albedo for that one sign she made of Ms. Hina. Not sure if it's true, but I mean, it's a fun idea.
She runs a regular Q&A column in That's Life magazine. The people of Inazuma absolutely adore her. You're free to take a break while the creative team is doing their work, but please go by the Yai Publishing House at some point to commission Ms. Hina for that recommendation. Once our light novel is complete, let's meet at the writer's submission event.
Alright. Go to the Yai Publishing House to complete the endorsements. Got it? Now just teleport. This is a little easier for me. Okay, but this has been quite the interesting story so far. I kind of like it. It's not quite as action-packed as Ace's story was, but it's nice. Hello, Seth. We're here to commission Miss Hina.
Miss Hina doesn't usually do endorsements, but since it's Lady Guji that's asking, we'll see what we can do.
Okay, thank you.
With Miss Hina getting so popular lately, a lot of people have come to us hoping to do a collaboration. But Miss Hina's not interested in any of it. She still prefers to focus all her efforts on replying to readers' letters, and turns down every promotional opportunity she can. Maybe that's why her fans like her so much. I'm getting off topic here. Anyway, if we can get that endorsement from Miss Hina, you'll definitely get an exposure boost at the beginning.
I'm about to go talk to Goro then.
May your light novel sell well and set a new record for the Yai Publishing House.
We'll do our best.
Go submit the manuscript, alright? So are we actually going to get to see Goro, or...
No time to lose.
It'd be nice if we could.
Are you sure you'd like to submit this entry? Let me see. The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler by Thousand Hands.
What a strange pen name. Definitely your doing. Having been around you so much recently, Paimon's slowly starting to understand your unique tastes.
What do you mean, strange? It took a lot of work by a lot of different people to get this thing finished. Don't you think it's a very descriptive pen name?
I guess.
We'll get this printed as a matter of priority and conduct trial sales in pilot locations throughout Inazuma. I'll announce the sales numbers in 3 days.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting a little nervous now. Do you really think this is gonna work?
You did have a top-notch
That's
team.
right. Be confident in your work. That's exactly how a light novelist should be.
Okay, then I'll sign you up. Please come back in 3 days for the results.
Okay.
Thank you all for your submission. I wish you the very best of luck.
Will do. Yep, I'm back with another doggo on my bed, but I missed. We're done writing the story and we're just kind of sending it in to see how that goes. But I hope you and your two doggos you're both doing okay. Alright. For 3 days. Okay. Gonna be a bit much. The day after. Oh. Alright, I guess we gotta wait quite a while for this. While I am going through time, I now boop the dino. But the dino appreciates the boop and snores. Alright, here. While we wait for time to pass, the dino is here for... I am here for everyone's screens to boop. The dino shall boop you back. There we go. Hold on. Let's see how big I can make Chibi me in. Okay, here we go. Here's the hand. Boop. You have been booped by Dino now. Congratulations. And now I shall return back to normal size and continue on with the game. Alright. Still need to wait a few more days. Alright. Boops. Boop. I see the boops in chat. And also Fancy Flugel's emotes there. Alright, just gotta wait for the time to pass. And then we shall see how this goes. Well?
Ah, you've all finally made it.
Mm-hmm. Had to wait quite a while.
Everyone. I just received word that your light novel is flying off the shelves.
Ooh.
Multiple sales locations are asking when we'll be printing more copies.
Woohoo! That's great!
Sounds like comparing to the Spirit book.
This level of success is an amazing accomplishment for a new work. Most new books don't sell 30% of what you've sold.
Fresh meat. Easted. And I was kind of hungry for some meat right about now.
I have free copies for each of you here. Please take them. The payment will follow shortly, and I'll notify you to come and collect it when the time comes.
Thinking about eating some steak. If they're serving any of that in the cafeteria, I have to see. Now, hopefully they have chimkin though. Chicken's the dino's favorite, if you can't tell already.
Oh yeah! The whole reason why we made this light novel was to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. We sold a lot of copies, but it doesn't feel like we accomplished our goal. How do we know whether it worked?
Oh, don't worry. The change is already underway.
Really?
Shh. Listen to what the people around us are talking about. The conversation has already moved on, hasn't it?
Hey guys, have you heard about this latest Kaidan thing doing the rounds? You just need to recite the incantation from A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits at Midnight, and your wish will come true!
Wait, what?
Oh, that? That's a throwback. That's old news, man.
Oh.
No one's talking about that anymore. The Secret Spells of Lady Kitsune is the new hit thing. I've already memorized all the incantations.
The Secret Spells of Lady Kitsune? What's that?
You haven't read it yet? Okay, so supposedly, if you recite the spell in there on a moonless night, you'll receive protection of the Kitsune and all the other powerful yokai. They can make any of your wishes come true.
Ah.
I heard that the incantations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits have weird side effects. This one guy wished for a load of mora and got it, but then one night it all turned to leaves and he developed a high fever. They actually had to use one of the secret spells of Lady Kitsune to get rid of the discomfort. That proves that the incantations in this book are more potent than the ones everyone was trying before. Pretty much everyone I know is desperate to try it out. just waiting for a moonless night.
Guess I know what I need to do later. I see.
Really? Well, I better go and prepare too.
Well, feeling less worried now?
I think so.
Wow, you're right. Everyone's shifting focus. But what's this moonless night that they're talking about? Paimon doesn't remember that detail from the brainstorming session.
This is something that will become very important to us further down the line. All right, it's time to move on to the next phase of the plan.
Oh, there's more to this.
There's a phase 2?
We're doing the MCU.
Of course. Behind every book that hits the market lies an author, right?
That's true.
Yeah. If we leave him to his own devices, he might just write another guide to summoning spirits. Also, we still need to figure out what his motive for writing it was.
Exactly. That's what we need to take care of next. Fortunately, I've already managed to identify the author. He's a failed light novelist named Tomoyuki.
Oh,
But when we went to ask him about it, he had no recollection whatsoever of having written the book.
Does this mean...
Yes, this is another case of possession. Only this time, whoever possessed him actively sought him out.
I see.
After his novel submission failed, he was walking aimlessly in Araumi. In frustration, he shouted out, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." After that, he lost consciousness.
I see.
The spirit that wrote the book has already left him now, right? So, what are we supposed to do?
Here you go, ghost busting.
Simple. It wrote a summoning incantation in the book, didn't it? So we can just use its own method to make it manifest itself. And
I
you,
see.
my little friend, are the perfect candidate for this role.
Sounds very dubious.
Oh, what are you talking about? The fun's just about to begin.
The dino's scared. Very scared. So you think that's a curse? It might be. You ever known how strong a Flugel's sense of smell is? I don't believe I have. Alright, go to the summoning ritual sites. Alrighty. It's right over there. Don't need to go teleport anywhere, I don't think. Alright, wait for my stamina to reload a bit. Here we go. We're ready, yay.
MIKO, what is this place?
The ideal spot for a little meet and greet with a certain elusive author. This is the place where we are most likely to succeed in summoning the spirit.
Really?
Really? But it feels so eerie here.
That's probably why.
That seems rather fitting, considering that we are dealing with the spirits of the deceased here. What are you so afraid of, honestly? We're finally about to meet the true author of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. Aren't you excited?
A bit, yeah.
Paimon's heart is pounding, but Paimon's pretty sure it's not because of excitement.
They can track things by only smell alone. Yep. I mean, there are quite a few other theropods. Well, there are quite a few other creatures that can do that, including theropods like us T-Rexes. Not gonna lie. Not gonna brag. No, just saying.
Come on, in we go.
Hey, wait up! Oh, Paimon's scared. Stay close by, okay? Don't leave Paimon all alone.
Gonna leave Paimon alone. Nah. Alright, let's go. Alright, here we go. Alright. See what this place has in store for us. And we get to play as MIKO. Let's see what her gameplay is actually like. What's her E?
Show them.
Ooh. You make little,
Show them.
lightning things?
What a weird painting. Miko, do you know what it's supposed to show?
Probably a scene from ancient Inazuma.
Really?
It's a good piece of artwork and all, but it's also kinda eerie. So it's a bit scary. Looks like the artist signed their name. Rakusai? It's not very clear.
Let's go inside and take a look.
Alrighty. So I want to go look around and see if there's anything I might have missed back here.
Race you!
I don't think so. Can I break these? No, I don't think I can. Let's move on. Oh, hello there, folks. Me. Oh.
No time to lose.
Alright. Hold on. Gotta boonga boonga my way through these guys.
No time to lose.
Oh. Oh no. There we go. Oh wait, what? He attacked me while he was... Seems a bit unfair. Fellow child man, I see. Yes. Hello, Chillers, and welcome to the stream. You have a good day. Thank you for stopping by.
Wow, this place is huge. Hey, is that a mirror? There's a really weird-looking stool as well. Wonder what it's for.
I see. This setup is quite handy. Saves me a lot of work. Alright, go and take a look around. There should be a mechanism somewhere that makes the whole room move.
Alright, well, back to what I was saying before. I also hope that I pronounced your name right just now, Hilarious. You're doing good. How about you? The Dino's happy that you're doing good. Dino's doing pretty good himself. One of my classes that I had today was actually cancelled, so I guess I had a little bit more free time today, which is nice. Look around for more. Oh, hold on. Oh, hello. Don't mind me, you two. Just gonna do this. Oh, there's one. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Now let's see if there's something here. Oh. Okay. Move this. But I move this here. Oh, hello there, sir.
Let me try
You can run, but you can't hide.
Aye, sir. Oh boy. Nope. Aye. Okay. Come on, child. You can do this. You can do this, buddy. Nice one. Oh, see you later. I need it. My new sheet, my bed. Ah, okay. Well, good luck with that, and thank you. I hope that goes well. Words. Oof, I fell asleep in class. I mean, I'm glad that you're able to get extra sleep, but that's a bit, not the most ideal thing to happen. Alright, now for these guys.
Goba, get them!
Hello there, folks. Nope. None of that. Okay. Come on.
I'm always watching.
Kaboom. Alright, there we go. That wasn't too bad. Let's collect these. And where are the next... Hold on. See the mechanism? That was what I wanted to do. Okay. Where is the lamp?
Let's get down to business.
Wait, what? Hello? There's people up there. I don't know how I'm supposed to get to them, though. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, okay. Hold on. There's a second layer. Well, not a floor over here. Hello there, folks. Come on. There we go. Let's see, there's not much around here. Right, no hidden chests, I think. There's see, one more lamp to go. Look at it view. Let's try looking this way. Mechanism door. Oh, hello.
No time to lose. Tidal wave.
Kaboom. Out of here, Aliyah. Oh, alright. Boom. Bye there. Oh, see, my little brother Egg is also watching the stream. Oh. Alright, let's... There we go. Wait, hold on. Oh. I almost missed this chest right here in plain sight. Okay. There's the last lamp. Did I get?
Whoa! It's that painting we just saw. It's turning this way along with the whole wall. It's getting eerier and scarier. What is this place?
I mean, it's not. I don't feel like it's that scary, Paimon. Not that big of a deal.
Okay. Next, I will show you a secret Kitsune spell. This painting is a swift summoning medium, which means I'll be able to skip many of the more tedious steps. The murky mirror reflects the view of Inazuma in a bygone age. Spirits stirred by the sight of the past will be easily drawn to it.
Alright.
You're up next, little one. Come on, sit yourself down here.
Okay.
Yes. The whole point of a summoning ritual is for a dead person's spirit to possess a living person's body.
I'm not sure if I want to go about this.
You saw what happened to that Oni samurai spirit. After leaving the host's body, he was only able to maintain his form for a very short time before disappearing.
Are we positive that summoning a spirit to possess the traveler isn't gonna have any lasting negative consequences?
Oh, you really care about the little one quite a lot, don't you? I'm a little jealous. I wish my friends were caring like that.
I feel like A would do that for you.
Anyway, are you scared, little friend? Don't you worry now, it'll be over soon. Just think of it like having a dream.
Okay. What do I need to do?
Sit on the chair, stare at the painting, and relax your body and mind. Try and be natural. There's really no need to be nervous.
Alright. Okay. Guess the dino's gonna be possessed by a spirit for a bit.
It's like he's sitting inside the painting. painting? Huh? Is Paimon seeing things? Did the painting just move?
Oh, it is.
Recite the incantation in your heart, little one. Also, you'll need to have some intense thoughts going through your head. A wish, for example.
Finding sister?
Now, what kind of wish do we think it would take to summon forth the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits? Anyone?
Probably something to do with writing?
Oh yeah, probably
Very
that.
good. The wish needs to be heartfelt, though, so let me help add a little realism to the equation. The book is selling exceptionally well, Traveler, but we're going to need an outline for Chapter 4 as soon as humanly possible. When is the earliest that you can turn it in by?
Someone help me write Chapter 4, please. Getting writer's block.
It's moving again! What the?
Ooh. Aether? You okay? Oh. Okay, this is interesting. Uh-oh, indeed. Hopefully MIKO has this under control like he said.
I never thought the day would come when I'd be summoned using my own ritual. Getting a taste of my own medicine. What have we here? Another budding writer? What's come over you all? Why is everyone wishing for help with their writing? Are novels so popular in this day and age?
Yeah? Figure since he's supposed to be like an ancient writer that he would not mind it at all.
We got you! So you were the one who wrote A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. What are you trying to do, Why'd you put that summoning incantation in the book, huh? What's your game here?
Huh? What's this? Oh, I see. No wonder this felt so familiar. I've walked right into your trap, haven't I?
Yes.
You ask me what my game is here? Well, of course. It was to use this incantation as a means for all the souls of the departed yokai to make their glorious return to the world and plunge all of Inazuma into a brutal, bloody war.
Little manly Aether. I love that we finally get to hear Aether speak again, and it's certainly not even Aether's usual character. Well, usual voice actors. Well, actually, I'm not sure if it is, but I'm trying to say it's been a while since we've heard him speak, and it's certainly not even him speaking.
What? Paimon knew it! You had an evil plan all along!
Oh, did you now? Then how naive of you to let me possess this body so easily.
Ooh. What's he planning?
I sense, yes, great power within him. Good. Good! With this power, no one shall be able to stand in my way.
Wake up! Quick! Wake up! We gotta stop him!
It is futile. You shall never wake him again. This body now belongs to me.
Alright, MIKO, now's the time to step in.
Hey! Come on, wake up! Don't let him take your mind! MIKO, think of something! MIKO!
Oh, whoops. What? Are you laughing? Wait, why are you laughing? Oh. Wait. Is he not actually being serious this whole time?
You're laughing?
Is he just like a trickster yokai this whole time?
Oh, Rakusai, you haven't changed a bit. You caught on so quickly. Too perfect.
Ah, so that is what's going on. Isn't it? I think it's nice though.
Well, you made the face enough times that I couldn't exactly miss the hint. This is what you were going for, yes? Never one to stand on the sidelines of a good spectacle, are you? Always got to dive in and fan the flames, huh? You mischievous little kitsune, you.
This is nice though. One thing you never thought about is the bone and plasma element that will take part. Wait, what? Wait, are there new elements coming in? I wonder if those what Dainsleif's element's supposed to be.
Look what you've done to this little flying one here. Oh, poor thing's scared witless.
You were having plenty of fun playing the bad guy a moment ago.
That's
now
true.
You're trying to blame it all on me?
Urakusai? Miko, you guys know each other?
Yes, we do. Of course we do.
Allow me to formally introduce the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, Urakusai. No, wait. To be more accurate, it's Urakusai's memory.
Memory? But isn't he a spirit?
Ah, spirits, memories. They're just different words to describe the same thing. Something that comes from the ley lines.
Oh, so it's not that different from the spirits from Ace Quest a while back.
Do you remember that
Or like a week
recent
back.
incident when the Rift Hounds were gnawing at the sacred Sakura's roots?
Yep.
You witnessed human memories leaking from the ley lines, didn't you? Well, since there are human memories, of course there are going to be yokai memories too.
I see.
In life, yokai possess supernatural powers, and even when they are a shadow of their former selves from a bygone era, they still have the ability to control whether they are visible or not.
I see.
Typically, yokai memories survive longer in the world than those of humans.
Indeed, indeed. I was wandering around the sacred Sakura's roots when I suddenly heard someone yelling, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel."
Ah, so that's what happened.
Piqued my curiosity, so I popped inside his body and wrote a novel for him.
So that's how it happened. But why did you include a summoning incantation in the novel?
Oh, little one. Not to toot my own horn here, but when I was alive, I wasn't just another Kitsune, no. I was a mighty and powerful Daiyoko. The memories of other yokai can't possess human bodies at will like I can.
Oh, so he was a Kitsune too. Interesting.
But with this incantation, they can go one last little joyride in the world for a couple of days. Anything they're still itching to do, they can go and get it done.
Okay, I think that is, on one hand, for the yokai ghosts is nice, but as what we could tell earlier from the people, and I feel like this is kind of morally gray.
She's trying to say that all the commotion this causes is likely to be a great disturbance to the humans.
Disturbance? I guess you mean that we might leave them with some broken dreams after we leave, hmm? Oh, yes. And they might have a fever or whatever. But you know, I actually think that the most admirable thing about human beings is the way that they go out and shape their fate with their own two hands, given that they're not born blessed with the same powers that we enjoy. As for those who would rather draw on external power than seek to improve themselves, it's quite right that they learn their lesson eventually.
I guess that's fair. How is Paimon even floating? Who's to say, really?
So when you think about it, we're actually doing the humans a big favor. MIKO, you agree, don't you?
Yes, that's what I thought too.
I guess.
All right then. You finally convinced Paimon. You guys were right.
What are you scared of, little one? Don't be deceived by her day-to-day antics. MIKO is actually one of the most powerful yokai out there.
Not only that, Urakusai, but my latest work has beaten that book you wrote, A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, to become the most popular in Inazuma.
True.
Of course. You were never one to make extra work for yourself where you can help it. And yet you went to all these lengths to find my painting room, and even took the trouble to summon me. I knew you must have some ulterior motive. You were always the one to pick a quarrel with me when we all used to gather around and share stories. All right. You win, I lose. Happy now?
I mean, we might need Aether's body back, but sure.
I finally get to hear you say it centuries later. Ooh, I must say it feels good.
This is nice, though. Actually, I kind of feel bad that he's probably not gonna be around again after this.
I remember when you were just a little girl, always hanging off my shoulders. A few hundred years later, and you're all grown up.
Urakusai, how much time do you have left?
Not much. That goes for all of us, actually. We've all got to go back where we came from in the end.
I guess that's...
Everyone's quite content in many ways, but they still can't help but ask, are we ever going to have another Hyakyako?
I don't know what that means.
Don't you worry about that, Urakusai. Arrangements are being made. When my bell rings, it means the moonless night is upon us.
Ooh.
Great. Wonderful. Fantastic. MIKO, it's been nice catching up, but I'd better conserve my energy if I want to stick it out until then. So, I'll be on my way now.
Alright, bye-bye, Urakusai. And it's time for Aether to go back to
All right.
normal.
Goodbye then, Urakusai.
One last thing, MIKO. I just want to know, have you been well all these years?
I've been great, of course. Every day is a happy one.
That's good.
Especially these days. Not only do I have my light novels, but I've also met these two delightfully nosy outlanders. And
That's
even
fair.
A is finally starting to come to her senses. Quite a miracle, given how pig-headed she can be.
Oh, well, great. That's fantastic.
Urakusai, you'd be right at home in this era.
I feel like he
A
would be
storyteller
too.
and artist like yourself would be the Yai Publishing House's ace in the hole. And I would personally be hounding you over your next installment.
Oh, there he goes. I actually think I prefer this, like how this turned out over fighting just some random ghost.
He disappeared. Are you awake? How are you feeling?
Are you all there? Here, like last time, repeat after me.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, you beat me to it. Looks like your brain is intact. So, your first possession, What was it like?
So who wants to consume Paimon as emergency food? If you can make Paimon into nuggies, then I'm down. I remember everything pretty clearly.
Good. Saves me from having to explain everything again. Hearing Urakusai admit defeat has put me in the most wonderful mood. In return, it's only fair that we make sure to deliver on what they're all hoping for.
They wanted to do a... whatever that was called.
Yes. Though they only represent a tiny proportion of the memories in the ley lines, it will still be quite a sight to behold when the time comes. Since you've come this far, why don't you do one last thing for me, I'll
Alright.
need your help with the ritual.
You
Alright.
cannot be serious, MIKO. After all that, you still have more errands for us?
Yes. At this point, it's not that surprising.
You guys teamed up to scare Paimon just now. If you think Paimon's gonna do anything you ask for, think again!
Paimuggies. I like the sound of that. It's got some sort of a ring to it. I guess granted, like given her name, maybe something pie related. That should work too.
Aw, come on. I'm really only asking you to finish what you started. Besides, your paychecks are still in my hands.
That's fair.
Paimon's paycheck?
My paycheck.
Well, there's no way out now. We're in too deep.
Alright. Alright. Let's see. Alright. I guess we gotta leave first. I wanna know where we're supposed to go next. Also, I'm noticing Egg in game chat is actually talking quite a bit. You want my yay? Pretty sure we can't trade characters, Egg. Really? So that's probably got to be a no. Or I don't have Twitch account. That's fine. Alright, so what else you got for us, MIKO?
Well, hello there, my little helpers. So nice of you to join me. You're right on time, too.
As if we had a choice. We just want our paychecks.
I mean, I'm pretty interested in this story. Paimon, on the other hand, though, is...
So, MIKO, what exactly do we have to do to make this Hyakuyaku happen? Also, to be clear, we actually have no idea what it even means.
That's true.
It might sound ominous, but to put it simply, the Hyakuyaku is just a gathering of the yokai. Back in the day at yokai gatherings, once everyone had had plenty to drink, one by one they'd start soaring into the sky with their yokai powers. There were so many of them that their silhouettes would block out the moon.
I see.
But now, the yokai memories that leak from the ley lines are weak. They are no longer able to fly.
I see.
So I will be performing a convocation ritual for them, gathering all the wandering memories together in one place.
See.
When the time comes, they will gather in the sky above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Once their energy is spent, they will be satisfied and return to where they belong.
That sounds nice.
All the preparations for the ritual have actually been made well in advance. Remember the incantation and the mention of moonless night that I added to our novel?
Yep.
Oh, yeah! Something about reciting the secret spells of Lady Kitsune on a moonless night.
Ooh.
That's the one. Actually, it's not a wish-granting incantation at all. It's a spell to help calm the ley line memories. When that time comes, let's all pitch in and help send them on their way.
What do you need from me?
I will start the ritual preparations shortly, and at that time, I need you to do two things. First, tell the shrine maidens to leave the mountain.
Alright.
During the Hyakuyaku, a whole swarm of yokai memories will be hanging around in the air above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Having the shrine maidens leave avoids the bothersome issue of someone potentially getting possessed.
I could also just ask, like all the yokai memories to just have good manners and not possess anyone out of nowhere.
After that, I will commence the ritual, and the memories will begin to congregate. This will take some time. I need you at the foot of Mount Yogo during this part to keep an eye on nearby monster activity.
Oh, also, I see, Kate in chat. I gotta go. I had lots of fun. Well, I'm glad you were able to have fun with the stream today, and, I hope that you have a good rest of your day, and maybe we'll talk again, later. And until then, take care.
The memories are
Alright, now for everyone else,
and don't
let's keep going with the game.
But when their energy is concentrated, it is likely to disturb the monsters. They may see this as an opportunity to try and make it up the mountain. I need you to fend them off so that doesn't happen.
Alright.
Got it. Then what?
Well, if at that point you felt like coming to the shrine and getting a close-up view of the yokai,
Ooh.
I wouldn't say no.
Okay, let's get going.
Alright. I tell the shrine maidens to leave the shrine temporarily, right? You probably go too, right? Alright, never mind. There you are. Ooh, you gotta go.
Descend the mountain? Are those Lady Kuchi's orders?
Yes.
Yep, MIKO said the ritual she's gonna perform soon might pose a physical danger to you all.
I see. I'll evacuate everyone right away. What about you?
We're gonna be fighting some monsters.
We'll be taking care couple other things for her. And once we're done with that, we're gonna come back and do the ritual together.
Now she wants to see that we want to see that she's safe.
It seems like Lady Guji places great trust in you. Lady Guji's never allowed anyone else to be in her presence when she's conducted rituals like this in the past. Thank you for helping with the ritual, and good luck.
Thank you.
Don't worry, we're much stronger than we look.
Well, I am Paimon. She's around the same strength, that's what you just said.
Miko's about to start the ritual. Come on, let's go deal with the monsters down the mountain.
Alright, hold on. We go down the main road under place. Okay.
No time to lose.
Okay. Here's the game plan. We stand here, we let our stamina charge all the way back up, and gotta wait for that to pass. Yeah, there we go. Okay, up this thing, right? Yep, increases the speed of gliding. Let's use that. And we should get over to the place we need to be in no time. Alright. And we're right on top of it. There we go. And we just need to wait for some monsters to show up.
These monsters look really riled up.
Alright. Let's get rid of them for Miko.
Yep. Let's get rid of them as fast as we can. Then we can get back in time to see the yokai. Alright, here they come.
Alright. Alright, let's do this, guys.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Up, boom, up. Okay. Up. And there goes.
Bring it on.
There's more of them. Alright then. Alright, Special, take care of this. Alright. It's just this guy left, I think. It's for this wave.
No time to lose. Lucky day. Riptide.
Alright. Yes or no?
There's so many of them. Come on, you can do it.
Not right now, Egg.
No time to lose. My blade.
Alright, let's see. Alright. Hold on.
You can run.
There we go. Oh.
Quite impressed.
Oh, okay then. Okay, you're going to be like this.
To the very.
Alright. Alright. I'll be busy after this stream, so I don't think we can play together, Egg, but maybe some other time. Okay.
How far along do you think the ritual is? Let's head back to the Grand Narukami Shrine and take a look.
Alright. Let's go see what they've got. I'll use the teleport waypoint. Alright. Hello, farewell to the yokai. Oh? Oh, it's a cinematic cutscene.
Wow, so many! They're everywhere! Huh?
Yes, the memories of the yokai. They haven't been able to relax and soar through the air like this for a long time. Come with me.
Alright.
You alright, little one? You look a little nervous.
It's just, Paimon's never seen anything like this before. Whoa, they've really blocked out the moon!
Ooh.
It does look a little intimidating, doesn't it?
I suppose.
But I know them. They may be loud and brash at times, but they are good and brave souls. Even after losing their lives in a brutal war, they have never given in to grief or despair. Alas, their time is short.
Ooh. Ooh. Music's phenomenal as always.
Do they really have to go?
It's a feast, and all feasts come to an end. Since you're sorry to see them leave, why don't you do the recital along with me? O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment, in reverence I perform this rite.
In reverence I perform this rite.
Reverence, I perform this rite.
A guiding light.
Recite the secret spells of Lady Kitsune tonight, and our wishes will come true.
Oh.
Oh, Hakushin, cause of this enchantment. I perform this rite to be a guiding light. Your unrivaled power will be honored eternally.
Murakusai, you asked if I was doing well. Really, every day is a happy day for me. But watching you all leave now, I can't help but feel a little lonely.
Oh.
Just a little, of course. Just as I thought. The ritual went very smoothly. Thank you both.
You're welcome. That was an awesome cutscene, guys. MiHoYo always puts out amazing work for these kind of cutscenes.
Oh, I'm great.
But
that's
the look
good.
on your face just now.
I'm fine, seriously. Really,
Are you? Are you though? Fancy. Super fancy.
No. Honestly, you two.
MIKO.
Fine. Well, if you're dead set on doing something for me, you can treat me to a meal.
Alright, we know where a restaurant is already.
Sure, no problem. A meal it is.
Okay. Well, see you soon then.
Alright, so wait until the appointed time. Okay, the following day. Alright. Gotta say it. I remember I didn't play Genshin for quite a while. And I don't think I actually streamed it last week because I was waiting for some more content to show up. We did all the story events and everything.
Treat MIKO to a meal. The venue is Uyu Restaurant. Let's go.
during the last 2 weeks, I don't think I really streamed Genshin that much because story events, stuff like that, which I normally really like to stream for you guys. I already completed all the ones that were available, so you had to wait quite a bit for the new ones to get released. And honestly, I feel like these were really worth the wait. Ace in particular, but this one was really darn good in its own right. That, as you said earlier, Honkai. It's some very fancy stuff they made. Alright. Let's head in.
Oh, wait is unbearable. How is the next chapter of the miraculous adventures of the Traveler not released yet?
I can relate to that. Actually, part of me actually thinks MiHoYo might have this as like maybe a stand-in for people who want Sumeru to show up. Well, not show up, but like I guess the update for it to finally come.
It was quite a surprise when the moonless night finally came.
Yeah, that huge black cloud over Mount Yogo that night. It just seemed to form out of nowhere.
But then nothing happened after I made a wish using the method in that book.
Yeah. I guess light novels are just fiction after all, huh?
That night was definitely the nail in the coffin for the incantations from novels fad. Still, something tells me the miraculous adventures of the Traveler will remain an interesting series for a long time to come.
I hope so.
Paimon can't see MIKO anywhere. Guess she's not out here. Maybe she went inside already. Let's head in and look for her.
Alright. Let's see. Can we do your weeklies, or are you busy? I'm busy, unfortunately, Hank, but maybe some other time. Oh.
Ah, my little friends. There you are.
Hey, MIKO.
MIKO, what is this? You started eating without us?
I guess.
I did, yes. You're paying, after all. The thought of being able to eat the most expensive dishes and drink the finest sake, all for absolutely free? Oh, I just couldn't wait any longer.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, there's a few bad things to say about this game, but honestly, overall, I absolutely love it, and I dare say it's one of my favorite games of all time.
Ah, boss, see these two faces here? Remember them. They're the ones picking up the bill later.
Alrighty.
What's gotten into you? Come on, sit yourselves down.
I mean, game-wise, I have enough more for it, but lore-wise, I don't know.
You have to try this fish. It's found exclusively in the waters around Seirai Island. They shipped it to Inazuma overnight, and it was still alive right up until I ordered it. Or maybe you'd rather try this? I know. I normally can't bring myself to drink sake this expensive either. If you don't drink alcohol, that's fine too.
Yeah, I don't.
There are all kinds of fruit juices covering the whole price spectrum.
I like sodas, though.
MIKO, you are outrageous!
I'm too much of a... Well, I wouldn't say too much, but... in some ways, I still feel like a kid. I feel like, especially when I do, like the little Twitter adventures, I feel like I get a bit of a spark of, like, when I was a kid again.
Last time we were here working on the novel, all you ordered for us was the plainest kushikatsu!
Strange. I remember no such thing.
Kushikatsu and fried tofu, that was it.
So what? You did offer to treat me to a meal, didn't you? Anyway, I am something of a VIP, you know. Wouldn't you find it embarrassing to treat me anything short of lavishly?
They are fun.
MIKO, this meal is going to be super expensive! Aren't you afraid we won't be able to afford it?
Oh, don't you worry about that. you can most definitely afford it. They're still printing your light novel by the batch, you know. You have quite the generous payment due.
Ooh.
What? Oh, darn it! She tricked us into this! MIKO was after our Mora from the very beginning!
Should have let our guard down.
Oh, the looks on your faces right now. Too perfect.
Curses.
Oh,
foiled again.
Since nobody's wishes came true on the moonless night, novels with incantations are no longer in vogue.
That's a bit disappointing, though. I guess for that one yokai spirit that made the book. I mean, I guess it did affect the humans quite a bit, but I guess part of me does feel like it would have been nice for all those yokai spirits to have one more chance at life and accomplishing their dreams.
So you'll have to come up with something new for the next chapter of The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler.
Will do. As soon as Sumeru comes around.
The deadline is looming. I'm counting on you.
And it looks like the story event comes to a close. Alright. Start primos. Anything else you want to say, MIKO?
Thank you for the meal. I thoroughly enjoyed myself today. Oh, did I mention? A saw that convocation ritual we performed over the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Oh, she did.
I know she can be pig-headed, but it still took me by surprise when she wrote me a long and sternly worded letter about it, chastising me for taking this whole thing much too far.
I kind of wish I saw her, like, in the cutscene, though.
Ugh, I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Everyone seemed perfectly happy to me.
Alright. Well, that about does it for this story event, and part of me does kind of want to give myself a little as much time as possible to get through to everyone's replies in my latest adventure, because we've only got a few hours. Usually, 3 hours from now is when I normally post the newest one, so I gotta get to that. Plus, I also need to go get dinner, because the cafeteria closes about an hour from now. So, I get to that as much as I can while also doing the image edit. So, I think I'll actually end things here for now. So thank you to everyone who stopped today. I hope you all had as much fun here as I did. It's generally nice talking to you all, and also playing through this story event. And I hope to see you all on some of my other streams, where we can draw the games, jolly good time, and just be buddies. Until then, see you later, take care, and before you all go, actually, where's it? I do want to raid someone, so I need to go into Twitch and find, whoever is streaming right now. Let's see, Twitch, it was fun. Okay, well, by honk, but if you do want to stick around for the raid, please feel free to do so. You don't have to if you don't want. But either way, it was nice chatting with you during stream, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, friend. Alright, so let's see.
If we've got
I'll stay for the raid.
Why
Okay.
don't I tell you a story?
Let's see. Oh, a fellow dino, a Triceratops, in fact, Dinosaur is actually, he's live right now, and I believe he's playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's go, raid him. Alright, so let me just get his channel name real quick. Oh, okay. They're getting a bit slow around here. Alright, hold on. Alright, bye, take care. Alright. The Dino has everything ready to go. I've entered, manned, and Okay, I don't know what happened, but
Fireworks are for now, but friends are forever.
For some reason, OBS wants me to sign back in again before I can get the message. I don't know why. Alright, give me a sec. Just weird. Hold on. Oh, alright. Hold on. Oh, wait. Okay. Alright, it's becoming a bit of a hassle, but we should be good to go soon. Remember this computer.
Have you ever kept goldfish as pets?
Oh wait, hold on.
Very cute.
Hold on, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. So, raid Dinosaur. I think it might have had something to do with the update to OBS I got just before stream. Okay. Now let's raid. Okay, finally. Okay, but once again, hope you all have a good rest of the day. Take care, and I'll see you later. And bye-bye.